Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. I would like to welcome you all in this presentation that I have a little bit different in terms of presenting due to pandemic COVID-19. Hopefully everyone will safe wherever you are. The topic that we're gonna discuss for today is social media and mental health, good or bad. Before we continue discussing about this topic, I would like to introduce the presenter. My name is Izzatul Nazira and I will be the moderator in this forum. Our first panel, Muhammad Fakrullah, and he is from Faculty of Earth Science. Nice to meet you. Second panel, the very shy girl, Nur Izzati. She is the top student in our university. It is an honor to have you in this discussion. Last but not least, the very active girl who joined the club and always joined the volunteering activities. She is Nihayatul Istiana. It's nice to meet you. Before I start the discussion, let me brief about the topic. Nowadays, social media had been used frequently all around the world because they have stayed at home and cannot do their daily activity. Social media refers to various internet-based networks that are extremely useful for us to keep in touch with each other. For example, like us, we use the social media to communicating and discussing. I would like to ask a question to our first panel, Fakrullah. What is the role of social media plays in mental health?
Thank you to Miss Moderator, Miss Izzatul Nazira, for inviting me to this forum. Okay, I want to share about my opinion, the role social media plays in mental health. Human beings are social creatures. We need the companionship of others to thrive in life, and the strength of our connection has a huge impact on our mental health and happiness. Being socially connected to others can ease stress, anxiety, depression, boost self-worth, provide comfort and joy, prevent loneliness, and even add years to your life. On the flip side, lacking strong social connections can pose a serious risk to your mental and emotional health. In today's world, many of us rely on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, even Instagram to find and connect with each other. While each has its benefits, it's important to remember that social media can never be a replacement for a real world for human connection. It requires in-person contact with others to trigger the hormones that alleviate stress and make you feel happier, healthier, and more positive. Ironically, for a technology that's designed to bring people closer together, spending too much time engaging with social media can actually make you feel more lonely and isolated. Next point is, we have found that active internet and social media users are 63% less likely to experience serious psychological distress associated with a depression on other mood and anxiety disorders when tiny bits on information pop up on your cell phone and your Facebook feed. That ongoing contact might matter for things like mental health, according to this psychological feed. Other than that, most young adults use social media, and experts are asking if this use can harm mental health. Here's what you need to know. The most popular social media platforms are Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. While this Pew Research Center have researched that 78% of 18 until 24 years old use Snapchat, while 71% use Instagram and 68% use Facebook. In addition, 94% of 18 until 24 years old are using YouTube and 45% of them are using Twitter. What do social media outlets allow? How are social media platforms used? Snapchat allows users to share photos and stories with their friends that disappear after 24 hours. These stories allow users to share their experiences with all the followers through videos and photos. Instagram lets users share their life through photos and videos with a wider audience and are not temporary like Snapchat. Many people use this platform for them making blogging, posting videos from vacations as well as daily life, and sharing their interest in art, cooking, and other activities. Other than that, Facebook, like for example, lets users to share videos, photos and articles, share information about their lives, chat with friends, and more. All of these outlets are also popular sources of news as well as celebrity gossip. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Fakurwa, for sharing just now. I am interested to your point that state that we need a companionship on others to thrive in life. Our second panel, based on research done, at least 92% of teenagers are active on social media, and it may decline their mental health. Plus, article states that the World Health Organization (WHO) reported 10 to 20% of children and adolescents worldwide experiencing mental health problems. How about you, Izati? Is social media good or bad in our mental health?
Misato for the question. In my opinion, social media has a lot of negative effect, including inadequacy about your life or appearance. This is because even if you know the image that you are viewing on social media are manipulated, you still feel insecure about how you look and what is going on your own life. Similarly, we are all realized that others tend to share their highlight of their life really to the point that everyone experiences. But this does not lessen this feeling of envy and dissatisfaction when you are scrolling through a friend's vacation photos of their tropical beach holiday or reading about their exciting new promotion at work. In addition, social media can also cause depression and anxiety, where human being needs face-to-face contact to be mentally healthy. Reduce stress and improve your mood faster and more effectively than eye-to-eye contact with someone who cares about you. Nothing reduce stress and improve your mood faster and more effectively than eye-to-eye contact with someone who cares about you. The more you prioritize social media interaction over in-person relationship, the more you are at risk for developing and exacerbating mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. Social media also cause cyberbullying. About 10% of teenagers are being bullied on social media, and many other users subjected to offensive comments. Social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and others can be a hotspot for spreading rumors, lies, hurtful abuse that can leave a lasting emotional scar. For example, we can see the current issue where the one of the teenager being bullied by a lot of netizens. He was so depressed and then he made a police report. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Izati. I see that you may say the social media is bad to our mental health, such as it can lead to depression, anxiety. Are you also agree with that statement, Miss Nihayatu?
Okay, thank you to Miss Moderator on your question. In my opinion, I'm not agree at all with the statement that social media is bad to a mental health. We can see nowadays people spend 2 hours and 60 minutes to access further information than before. So we can conclude that social media is bring us more positive complication in our life. One of the most powerful of social media is the ability for a person and organization to raise awareness of an important to a mass audience quickly. Every day we can see more people are using media social to promote a change and a positive difference around the world. For example, we can see a Greenpeace nation organization has been created a campaign to make a world free from pollution and exposed to people to live sustainably, such as encourage people to use paper bag and steel straw rather than use plastic bag and straw. Second, social media can combat the loneliness. As we know, we are social beings with an inbuilt need to interact, socialize, and connect with one another. Social media is often for replacing face-to-face interaction. However, for some people, social media is a great platform to facilitate conversation with like-minded people and build friendships. For example, a recent survey found that senior citizens are using social media to stay connected to the outside world. The survey of 1,000 pensioners suggested that 7 in 10 respondents use Facebook to keep in touch with their family and friends. So we can see that social media can give a positive impact to the oldest, the eldest. So the last point is social media can normalizes help seeking behavior. It's not uncommon to feel reluctant to talk with family and friends about their health concerns. Certain people choose to keep a secret with their about health. They choose to settle it personally. So with so many health service available online today, social media provide a safe space for where anyone can ask a question and access myriad of health resources. For example, to those suffering, especially for students who are facing depression, stress in education, and people who work in workplace have stress level that they can't control, so they can access forum and counseling how to reduce and address the issues they face. Nowadays, that internet now very important and bring a positive implication to the eldest rather the oldest. So I think social media is bring positive complication than bad complication. So thank you.
Thank you, Neha and all opinions. What can I conclude from this discussion is social media have their own pros and cons towards the mental health. It depends on us to control it before it getting worse. Hopefully, the presentation will be beneficial for everybody. Stay home, stay safe, and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.